Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new, hello, and make sure that you subscribe and check out my previous content. Okay, so first, by listening to this story, I want you guys to just comment one thing, whether you would leave or stay. And I would love for you to say why, because I love looking at different perspectives. In my last video with the situation with the girl that was at home being raped or, molested, you guys gave a lot of positive feedback, and some of you were going off the walls with the comments, but you guys, I can tell a lot of you had good hearts. And she actually saw the comments and she emailed me. I need to email her back, and she gave me the update on that. So yeah, so this is actually one of my personal story times, but I just don't have time for exes to be like trying to kill me, so I just will not even. I'll just keep this on the hush hush, okay? I'll keep this just anonymous, And this is honestly a situation from a subscriber. Anyway, so this is from a anonymous writer. So good evening. I was referred to you by my sister, who thought it would be beneficial to watch your videos because we share very similar stories of marriage and facing infidelity. Now, this was after I did my story times on, marriage and all that stuff. So, watch that if you want, the tea. Because I'm trying to stay clear, y'all. I'm trying to stay alive. I don't want the minions to come after me. So, the situation, however, is very fresh and recent. I am, too, a Christian, and I want to reach out to you for advice. However, I wanted to see what was your response time, as well as making this truly anonymous. Anything that you guys send me is truly anonymous. And I've been responding to emails as well, like not on YouTube, but like on emails. Like some of the people who ask me for advice, they want me to post videos. And then some, just ask in general. So, I just keep it between us. So anyway, she said, I've been married since 2014, and my husband and I have one child who is 3. Overall, I had a typical marriage, good days and bad days. We had arguments. I initiated physical fighting out of anger. I'm ashamed. And we often tore each other down with our words and our arguments. Y'all, I almost feel bad. Because this is what I totally did. Okay, anyway. The both of us would say extremely hurtful things to one another, despite that I loved my husband. And I believe that he loved me as well. So on Friday, a young lady texted me. Well, she sent me text messages that my husband sent to her that indicated that they were involved. So I called her, and the young lady told me that she worked with him and that they had been dealing with one another for some time, and even though she knew he was married, she believed that his marriage was coming to an end because of the things that he told her. So just because he confided in you, you gonna slide in? Okay, let me stop. So my husband has fully admitted to the infidelity and said that through our rough moments, he found comfort in her. And he had feelings for her. Though I was furious, a part of me understood because I had not been the Christian woman that I could have been, the Proverbs 31 woman that I could have been. Proverbs 33 is just a series of scriptures that say, like, how it tells the women how to, take care of the home, to be clean, and how to behave as a wife. So, not provoking the husband and stuff like that. So, I could have been whatever, and I noticed that I could improve on my part, but this doesn't give him the reason to cheat. However, amen. Okay, so I left the state and I came to stay with my family. This event just happened 4 days ago. My husband has reached out to me and some family members, and I have not answered his calls, and my family has deflected from telling him where I was. So this is a very emotional time, and I'm very hurt, but I prayed to God, and I've asked that he guide the situation. Cheating is very unacceptable, but I love my husband, and the prideful part of me won't take no mess. Part of me wants to divorce him, but in my heart and mind, I know that I have not been A1 in the relationship. My husband always asked me to fix his feelings, but I was more concerned with him fixing mine first. I was prideful. I put him down, disrespected him, and made him feel less of a man, I am sure. But as I said before, this is no reason for him to cheat, or excuse for him to cheat, but I do understand how I could push him away. This is our both of our first times being married. He recently began going to church consistently in January. So I'm stuck with how to move forward. I don't want to stay in a relationship because I don't want to be insecure and miserable, but I don't want to leave knowing that my actions and ungodly choices had a big part in pushing him away. Oh, he is an ideal husband outside of cheating, and he's a magnificent father. How do I overcome these obstacles on whether my decision should be divorced or to work on the matter? Y'all, oh my goodness. Although I am totally over like my situation, I don't even respect it enough to even call it a marriage, but you know, like word for word, that's exactly what we used to do. Like I was the one who was physical too sometimes, as far as like in retaliation. Like, you know, you're a bigger person. Adults should be able to walk away from heated situations without putting their hands, whether you're a female or a male. You know, that's just unacceptable. So, I'm just be straight up. I was the one to divorce because I feel like cheating is serious. And it was not just the one time cheating, it was multiple. So it's like, well, you have already broken our vows, and then, you know, you had this side chick. You know, I've already talked about this in the story time. That kind of stuff is so disrespectful. That just makes me feel like you don't want to be with me no way. Anyway, so, you know, I just took the way out because he wasn't for me. Now, this man, she said that he's a wonderful guy aside from that, and she did. One thing I love about this girl is that she admitted her faults. I did too. I really did. And that's why I was willing in my relationship to, after 6 months of not even speaking, I was willing to give it another try. I was single. I wasn't single, but I'm saying I was celibate. I wasn't screwing with anybody, messing with him. I'm sorry. I wasn't having sex with anybody. I wasn't messing with anybody. I wasn't talking to anybody. He was. So, but I put that aside. I was like, well, you know, clearly I'm not there with you. So, you know, maybe we can work on things, pray through it or whatever, get more counseling. Because counseling does help. It really does. And the first thing I would say to her is definitely go through counseling, because I don't think they've been through it and this is their first time. Marriage counseling really helped me. It helped us both individually. But marriage counseling only works if you work. And here's the thing about him, like this guy, she works with him. So that means she's going to always be in the picture, like in a way, like he's going to be there around her at work. That would kind of make me feel insecure too, because you've confided in this girl about all of our business. That is the biggest no-no that you can do. You never confide in your parents like that about your marriage, or your or like a coworker or something like that, because for one, well, I mean the opposite sex. For one, most females and males are looking for opportunities to slip through the cracks. And it seems like with this chick, was clearly talking about she knew he was married, but it seemed to be over. There is no such thing as a marriage seeming to be over unless it's over. Like when you're in a marriage and you're going, you know, your husband is saying whatever, you're having issues, there's an option called counseling. They automatically give you that anyway if you have children and it's been a few years. So, you know, that's the first step to let's see if we can fix it. That's not how you slide in. That's what I don't understand about this whole T.I. and Tiny situation and all these other celebrities with these marriages and these side chicks that come out and they're just so proud. Like, well, I thought y'all weren't together, like living together. Girl, what does that mean? Only chicks that haven't been married, you know, don't understand this. Even some girls who haven't been, they have enough class to say, well, I'm going to wait until your situation is done because I don't want any drama. So anyway, they definitely need to go to counseling, you know, and when you're in situations, like I said, where you're telling your parents all your business, here's the thing about that. Unless your parents are really non-judgmental and unbiased, most of the times they'll take your side and be against your ex or your husband. And then when you guys patch things up, everybody still hate them. I learned that the hard way. Both of us did. So I would recommend just going to somebody else for counseling, going to a professional or a pastor that you both trust. And that would definitely help, especially, I mean, she already knows her mistakes, obviously putting him down and stuff like that. So it seems that she knows, you know, how to fix herself, you know, in this situation. But it's just like, it's the infidelity part. Like, you know, I'm not going to lie, that mess drove me crazy. I had to let go because I was like, you know, I'm tired of these females coming out the boondocks, breast, legs, thighs, the whole KFC in his phone. I'm like, yo, every time, what is this? It drives me nuts, and it makes you paranoid because you're just like, okay, well, is this girl who's this new chick? Is she somebody you sleeping with too? Like, that kind of thing is like terrible. But the part where he says that, you know, he's trying to fix it with her is a good sign that, you know, you guys can work it out, because God can change hearts. He can change every situation. So I would definitely go to counseling. Now, I'm not gonna lie, part of me would be like, really, I don't know. I just would kind of want to just leave because he said he had feelings for this girl. Now, this is a whole different issue. This man has feelings for this side chick, this coworker. That's a pride issue for me. Not a pride, but that's like girl, look, she gonna have to get fired, or I'm gonna have to get hired, and both the one of y'all gonna end up quitting because I'm gonna be up there all day at the job. Like, what's up? So what we getting for lunch? You know, what we doing? Like, and I know some of you are saying, well, girl, you have trust issues. What person wouldn't have a trust issue with a man or a spouse that's cheating on them and has admitted to having feelings for this person? It's not like you're insecure about yourself. You're insecure in this relationship because of this person. I hate when people try to blame people for that and say, oh, you're insecure. You need to get some more self-esteem. I have all the esteem. I don't have any esteem in you, okay? That's the issue here. Not me, but you, okay? Don't get that twisted. Those are two different situations. So, I don't know. I would honestly, like she said, I would keep praying about it and go to counseling. Because just because, of course, he's going to have feelings. Anybody that you're sleeping with, you're going to have feelings with. Even people of the same sex. If you have, people swear up and down they don't catch feelings. If you keep sleeping with with a person, you will catch feelings. You may not recognize them. They may not surface, but honey, you will catch some feelings. That's just our nature. That's the human nature. There's a oxytocin hormone that releases when you release things, okay? I'm trying not to get flagged for this video, and I'm trying to keep it PG-13. But that's why so many young girls in high school are just getting so attached to these men, because it's like boys, because y'all sleeping together and y'all not supposed to be doing that. You're supposed to be doing it with your husband. That's why we say try to be abstinent. So anyway, my situation was way worse. Like, I'm not gonna blast this man, but I'm telling you, it was worse. And so I had no option. I honestly didn't. I had no absolute option, and I'm glad that I made that decision. I had a man, and especially when you have children, I would try to stick things out. I really would. Because she said he's a great father. And even if it doesn't work, he can still be a great father. He just, let me get somebody else. And if he just chose to continue to have feelings for this girl and keep in all contact with her, then no, there's no point in doing counseling if you don't let go of your wrongdoings. But, if he seems like he's willing to, she didn't go into detail about that part, but I would just try to work things out first. Because, there's no point. Like, here's the thing about the women and the cheating thing. It's just like the Dominique Penn and the whole Camila from Bad Girls Club, that whole situation. Like, you look stupid acting a fool over a man that cheated on you, knowing good well you got to take him back. Like, stop all the theatrics, girl. Stop playing these games. Stop, just like Derwin and Melanie from everybody's favorite show, The Game on BT, or UPN, whatever. Like, just, if you're going to take them back, take them back. And stop bringing it up. Like, go through counseling and go through the situation. I understand if it still hurts or whatever, but don't sit up and act a fool and just be extra. Don't sit up here, be single and prideful, checking his Instagram, checking his tweets, see who he's dating or whatever, see if he's moving on. Like, don't do all that to yourself. If you know in your heart you want to be with this person, just go ahead and be with him. Who cares about what people will say? Truth be told, I'm willing to bet about at least 90% of marriages, people have cheated. Duh. Especially in this generation. Yes, ma'am. Half of them out here bisexual in relationships and people don't know. So you don't let somebody else judge you on your decision to keep your marriage. That's first and foremost. So like I said, I would just keep praying about it and go to a good marriage counselor. That's just the best that you can do. And from there, that's when all the cards will be on the table and you'll know what to deal with. So, honestly, before I got married, I was the first one to say, girl, I wouldn't deal with no cheating man. I would dump him, girl. I would do this and do that. And then I got into the situation and I was dumb, But if he was a good man and I was the reason for that, not reason, but, I, had a part in the situation, I'm more so forgiving this time around. But if it's more than one, it's a wrap, boo. You're not about to cheat on me twice. I promise you. I don't care. I mean that. I've been married now. I'm meaning that. Seriously, I don't care in the second marriage. If that's what you're doing, I'm gonna have to worry about number 3. Cause girl, I'm not doing that. I don't want any STDs. I don't want. That's so trifling. Why even get married if you're going to cheat? So this is not their situation. I don't think that this guy went into the marriage about cheating because she said he's been faithful. So this is just one of those situations. Don't confide in the opposite sex, like your friends, all that kind of stuff. No. I hate with my ex too, one of my exes, he was so stupid because he would not see that these girls liked him. They played friends and, oh, that's my brother. They liked him. It would just eat me so up. It would eat me alive. And then when I would point out little things, he'd start seeing it. And then he'd be like, well, you was right. I'm like, bruh, I know I'm right. I'm a female. I know these things. I know how chicks are. I've been in a situation where a chick purposely did not want to be my friend because she knew she wanted who I was with. Do you know this girl stayed faithful to that? She was there. I don't care how nice I was to her. She was like, okay, girl, you cool, and that's fine, but I still want your man. So when y'all break up, there's no issues, none of that. And that's how she played the cards. I was shocked. I was just like, wow. Chicks do that. So don't tell me that these females are not, and men do the same thing. I've had that situation too where they play the friendship card until y'all break up. But I've never done that. Now I've purposely not been cool with a chick because I knew they weren't together, but she had a crush on a person that had a crush on me. That person wasn't studying her. Never had been. That person, they've been knowing each other for years. I just came into the situation. So it was just like, well, girl, don't try to befriend me now so that you can build a relationship with me, and then based on that relationship, I won't talk to him. Now, that's not how it's gonna go. If we're not playing that game, I got you, girl. We here. We already see you. And no, if he likes me and I like him, then we're gonna talk. But me and you, no, we don't have, don't do that. We're not cool. Because I don't want you to get mad at me and try to claim I'm not loyal. No, because I don't know you. So anyway, that's just my take on that situation. Moving forward, I don't have trust issues. That's just something I don't. I try to go into the situation fully trusting until you give me reasons not to. Now, when I start seeing multiple reasons, then here we go. That's just it. And now I'm almost 30. Bye, honey. I'm not about to sit here dating you for 3 or 4 years and you aren't gonna marry me. And you playing these games and you out here doing whatever behind closed doors. Baby, bye. Go. Like Evelyn from Basketball Wives on that. What was that? It was an iconic moment on the reunion. She was like, security! For real. Like, I just don't have the time for the games. My eggs are in production. They're doing pretty well, I believe. And I'm ready to hatch a few. I'm ready to hatch a couple. Actually 6. So, yeah, I'm trying to get this family train going. So, yeah, I don't have time for the years wasted on dead-end relationships. No, I don't have time for that. So, yeah. Moving forward with my channel, I definitely want your feedback. So, comment. Well, use the little icon. It's an eye and it's a circle. It's a card. It's like a teaser card and it pops out sometimes. Click on that and vote which video that you want to see next, whether it's a makeup or a beauty related video or another story time or more talks, or if that is not in there and it's in the category, comment in the comment section which one you prefer to see. And that's pretty much it. Thank you guys for watching. Check out my playlist for the rest of the Amor Talks videos and my story times. Thank you guys for watching again. See you guys in the next video. Also, this is the same bob that I've been wearing for the last year on my channel. I just cut it like a couple of inches shorter because I just wanted it to be a little bit more even. This is the Brazilian Body Wave and it is straightened. And I can still curl it like I did in previous videos, like curl it all up or whatever. But this is my bone straight wig. I just want it to be, blunt cut in the belting. And if you want this length, the length that I had was 16 inch. You can get 14 inch and this is 12 inch. So, if you want to get something shorter like 10 inch, then, it'll be cut like a little shorter than this. But you can always leave it in the comment section when you're checking out. And don't forget the everyday 10% discount from my hair and wigs company. Everything will be linked in the description box.